Vows, as the scholars have said, are of several types. Among them is the obligatory vow. This is when a person vows an act of obedience, then it becomes mandatory for them to fulfill their vow. But if they vow a sin, it is not permissible for them to do it. Vowing to kill, vowing to steal, vowing to disobey. In this case, fulfilling the vow is forbidden, and they must pay an expiation for an oath. Also, vowing something permissible is optional, as we mentioned. The Prophet, peace be upon him, once saw a man called Abu Israel standing in the sun. He asked, "What is with him?" They said, "This is Abu Israel. He vowed to stand in the sun, not speak to anyone, and fast." Meaning, he stands and doesn't sit in the sun, and doesn't seek shade, stays silent and doesn't speak, and fasts and doesn't break it, meaning on that day. This was his vow. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Tell him to sit, seek shade, speak, and complete his fast." So he made an exception for the fast. Why is this? Because fasting is an act of worship, whereas sitting, standing in the sun, and not talking to people. These are not acts of worship, they are just permissible. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade him from doing that, and it requires an expiation for an oath for this permissible vow. The most severe vow, and the most hated by Allah, blessed and exalted be He, which the Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade, is the vow of compensation, which is what most people practice. It's like, "O Allah, if you heal my sick relative, I will do such and such. If I pass, I will do such and such. If so and so returns, I will do." So he makes it a transaction between himself and Allah. This is not allowed for a person to make a transaction between himself and Allah, as if implying that Allah is in need of this vow, or in need of this feeding, or in need of this fasting, or in need of this worship. Not at all. Allah is self-sufficient, far above us. If the first of you and the last of you, the humans and the jinn, were as pious as the most pious heart of any one man among you, that would not increase my kingdom in the least. And this vow of compensation, yes, the Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade it. He said, he forbade vowing and said, it does not bring any good. It is only a means to extract something from the miser. So the point is that a person should stay away from these vows. Instead of vowing, they should supplicate. Ask Allah, blessed and exalted, with the plea of the humble, the plea of the submissive, the plea of the needy. Not to vow as if they are setting conditions for Allah, blessed and exalted, as if saying, "O Allah, if you heal my sick relative, I will fast." The implication is, if you don't heal them, I won't fast. "O Allah, if so-and-so returns, I will pray 2 units for you." The implication is, if they don't come, I won't pray those 2 units for you. It's like he's bargaining, which shouldn't happen between a servant and his Lord, blessed and exalted. There's also the vow of dispute, made in anger, which also needs expiation for an oath. And Allah knows best.